guys, welcome back. My name is Jessica for those of you who don't know me, and today I have for you guys a story time on how I got pregnant. It doesn't take a genius to know how I got pregnant, but what I really want to talk about is like the backstory on my pregnancy, how I ended up pregnant. So me and Pedro officially met because we did talk on Facebook like we mentioned in our last video, but we officially met April of 2016. Like we mentioned, he slid in the DMs, and I did used to work. I worked at Carl's Jr. and I would work the night shift, so I was either off at 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning. The night that he sent me a message, I happened to be off at 1 in the morning. He was supposed to call me on my drive back home. He didn't, so he ended up calling me when I was home already, and he wanted to hang out, but I was like, oh, it's late and I have a really strict mom. She doesn't let me go out, especially not at that time. But he kept insisting, so I was like, whatever, fuck it, you know. So I snuck out. Don't tell my mom. I snuck out of my window. And yeah, after that time, we started seeing each other almost every day for like the next month. The whole year of 2016, I did have really bad baby fever. And I'm pretty sure I did let him know. And he said he had baby fever as well, but I've never heard of a guy with baby fever. He told me he had baby fever as well, but we just ignored it. It wasn't a topic that we would bring up, you know. But one day, he just said, oh, my mom asked me when I'm gonna give her a grandkid. And I was like, okay, why would she ask me that, you know? Again, our parents, well, I haven't touched on this topic before, but our parents, since we only have like a month talking and seeing each other, my mom knew of him because he would give me flowers, and I'd come home with flowers and she'd be like, oh, who gave those to you? And I'd be like, mi amigo. They know what that means though. And his mom knew of me, but I hadn't met her. So I was like, it's weird that she would say that, you know, because we just started talking. But I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't take it too serious. And after that, he kept insisting, like, come on, let's have a baby, this and this and that. And I was like, because again, we did only have like a month talking. And I did want a baby really bad, but it was just such a short amount of time of us talking. I knew him because of how long we had been hanging out and how constant, but I didn't know him 100%, you know, like we only had a month talking, and I did really like him, but at the back of my head, my mom is a single mom, and I didn't know like his temper, like what if we got in an argument, and like what if that argument led to us not talking. And it was just like, I don't want to be a single mom, you know. It sucks having to go to your dad's house every other weekend, and I don't want that type of I don't know, I just didn't like having to share my parents not together, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to the single moms, because girl, I'm a stay-at-home mom, which is nothing compared to that, and it is hard. I don't know how you guys do it. It is so hard. But anyways, that's why that was the thing holding me back. And then another thing, how my mom doesn't even know the guy, and I'm gonna just come home and say I'm pregnant, which is exactly what ended up happening. But yeah, he would keep insisting, and I was like, no. And then one day I was just like, you know what? Why not? It was May 21st to be exact. After my friend's wedding, I went to go see him. He brought it up again, and I was like, you know what? Okay. But it was only one time that we did it like without protection, you know. So I didn't think it was gonna work. I didn't think I was gonna end up pregnant. A little bit after that, we stopped talking because we did get in an argument. I can't remember why, but we got in an argument, and we stopped talking about 2 weeks after that. When we stopped talking, I took a pregnancy test, it was negative. So that was around beginning of June. 2 weeks after the 21st. Yeah, I want to say beginning of June. So my period comes every month, not every single day, but at the same day. So like, say my period was supposed to come on the 14th this month, it'll be on the 14th next month, and the 14th the month after that. So when I took my first pregnancy test, I hadn't missed my period yet. It was the beginning of June, because my period was supposed to come the 14th of June. So I hadn't missed my period, but I took the pregnancy test out of curiosity, and it was negative. I was like, yeah, I thought so, you know, it was just one time. And then the 14th comes, and I didn't get my period. Keep in mind, it was just the first day that I missed my period, but I was like, wait, I always get it at the same exact time. Not at the same time, but the same day each month, you know? So then, out of curiosity, again, I was like, I already took it one time and it was negative, but let me go buy another one, just in case. And so I went to go buy another one. That thing turned positive like in seconds. And with the first one that I had took, it took a while to be negative. So when it turned positive in seconds, I was like, oh shit, like, what do I do now? I'm not even talking to him anymore. We haven't even contacted each other. Like, now what? You know, like, what I didn't want to happen is gonna happen. But so then in my head, I was like, should I even tell him? You know, like, I don't want to be forced. Not be forced, but not me, not just me, both of us. I don't want us to feel forced to be with each other because of the baby. So then I was like, should I even tell him? But then I was like, I can't hide it from him, you know, like, I'm not gonna keep him away from his child. So then I contacted him, and he was like, call me. And then so I called him, and then when I told him, he was like, yeah, I figured. And I was like, wait, what? He said, yeah, I figured, because we haven't talked in all this time, and for you to just hit me up out of nowhere, like, I kind of knew what it was for. And we just hugged each other, and I was crying, and we just decided to try it out again, because I did have really strong feelings for him. It wasn't just because of the baby, like, I just have this really, my pride is high, which is why we haven't talked in those weeks that we didn't talk. But I was like, whatever, let's give it another chance. So we tried it out, and I think the next day after I found out, after I took the at-home pregnancy test, my cousin took me to a clinic, and I took another pregnancy test there just to make sure before I told my mom, and it was positive again. And I don't know, like, in my head, I still couldn't believe it. It felt so unreal to me. I was so shocked. Like, how could we just have done it one time unprotected, and I got pregnant? Like, it's crazy. But then again, the same thing happened when I got pregnant again with Andrew. Again, both of my babies were planned. Brandon was growing too fast, and I was like, let's have another one, because he's getting too big on this too fast. And he was like, okay. So I was on birth control, and I stopped taking it for, I believe, 3 days. And after the 3rd day is when we tried again, and I was pregnant. I was like, what the hell? Like, my body, I don't know, I guess I'm super fertile. But yeah, so then we went to the clinic, and yeah, I was pregnant. I'll probably do like a separate video on how I told my mom, but let me just tell you guys, she was not having it. Like, that is a horrible memory. But now, Brandon is her world, not just Brandon, Andrew. But at that time, when it was only Brandon was her world. So I guess, I don't know, it was just so hard on me, because I'll have a separate video on that. It's more of a long story, but anyways, so after I found out I was pregnant, and after we got back together, we did end up breaking up again. Maybe, I want to say, a month later. And at that time, my pregnancy hormones kicked in, and I was so naive. I didn't know anything about pregnancy hormones. I thought a girl just carried a baby in her stomach and her stomach grew and that was it. I didn't know anything about being nauseous. I didn't know anything about your hormones changing, you being such a freaking crybaby. Not everybody, but me, like, it hit me hard. So I was single my whole pregnancy, and he would constantly send me messages and like try to communicate with me. At first, like, try to get back together with me, but then afterwards, like, he wanted to know about the baby and I just wouldn't even answer him. I'll have another video on that. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, that's basically how I got pregnant with Brandon. And then with Andrew, it wasn't that much of a backstory because we were already together. It was just pretty much Brandon was growing up too fast. Around when he was like 2 or 3 months, I was like, let's have another one. And he said okay. So then we tried, and again I got pregnant. I'm happy that I'm super fertile, but I have to be really careful. I do want another baby. I want 4, but I think I want to wait at least 5 years because it is so hard. I will film my next video. I want it to be, I think it's going to be the labor and delivery story because that's the other video that you guys voted on Instagram. So I will try to have that up for you guys, but that is it for today. Let me know in the comment section any videos that you guys want to see, any requests. I do have a list of videos already that I want to film just to be prepared, you know, like, so I don't have to think of anything last minute. But if there's anything that you guys want to watch beforehand, before I record any of those videos, just let me know in the comment section. Don't be afraid. I'm nice. Anything. It could be with my boyfriend, with my mom, with my brother, with anybody, with my kids, even though they probably won't be still. They're both asleep right now, so it gave me a good chance to refilm this video because I did film it like 2 or 3 times, but I didn't like how it came out. It was just one of those days. It was like I was so frustrated today because Brandon didn't wake up in a good mood and Andrew was crying all day. But I mean, whatever. Life is life. Life is not always happy rainbows, unicorns. But like I said, that is it for this video. Again, let me know if you guys have any video requests down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I've been getting so much good feedback on my videos. You guys have been sending me messages, have been leaving comments, have been leaving me likes. And I just want to thank you guys all so much from the bottom of my heart because it is motivating me to keep going. You know, I didn't know what the journey was going to be like in the beginning because, again, this is just my 3rd video. But I just want to thank you guys again for so much positivity, for so much love. And I hope you guys all have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day.